It's all you ever hear. Look like this, think like this, be like this. How do you fight it? We started our own radio station. We keep our identities secret. It gives us the power to say what we want as loud as we want.
We change the rules around. We've got a different sound. Tune into the underground. 'Cause when it gets too much, you have no choice. Oh yeah, you gotta make some noise. Are you listening? Are you listening? Now we're on the air.
You're listening to Radio Free Roscoe.
Thank you. I'm Jennifer Peoples, of course.
Yay, Jen!
Most of you probably remember me as last year's class president.
And the year before that,
It was
and the year before
certainly an honor
that.
to serve the student
Man, she was even
body
president in
back.
kindergarten. Thanks for months
What is it that
baking.
makes a leader?
You know, why doesn't Jennifer ever have any competition?
leader.
I mean,
Is
someone's
someone
got to
who
run against her
understands
for
the system?
once.
You mean somebody other than Barney Oscarson?
Don't zone out to planet Zuriticulum. Let's get more science on this curriculum. Vote for a boss who's got some wrath. Also really helps that I rule at math. Vote Barney Oscarson for president, guys.
As president, I plan to close the gap between cliques and institute a zero-tolerance policy on racism, classism, and sexism.
You forgot botulism.
And to reduce any socially deviant forms of personal expression.
Socially
I hope that my
deviant.
track record
Yeah,
speaks
what does
for
she mean by
itself.
that?
I don't know. Why
Head
don't
of
you
junior
ask her?
high student council,
In front of all these
volunteer
people?
society gold member,
Thanks, I'd rather eat
top
Ray's
scorer in the
leftovers.
glaucoma readathon
Someone
challenge,
afraid to be socially
badminton team
deviant?
captain, glee club
Go
president,
for it. Come on.
and too many others to mention.
Hello, Jennifer?
Oh, hi, you have a question?
Yeah. I was, actually just wondering what you meant by socially deviant forms of personal expression.
I mean, anything that shows you don't want to fit in. Like, for example, tattooing I hate Roscoe High on your forehead. Or like dyeing your hair pink.
Come on, you're joking, right?
I don't joke. In the words of another great president, a house divided cannot stand.
Yeah, actually, I'm in the same history class, thanks. But didn't Lincoln also say that he wanted a government by the people, of the people, for the people? Not just Jennifer Peoples?
Right on, sister. Maybe you should be running for class president.
I can do that. Watch out. Should that song encourage social deviance, I'll take full responsibility for it.
You know who I want to be taking full responsibility? Lily Randall.
What? Why?
Because she totally stoked all the students yesterday. Now everyone wants her to run for president.
They do not. Anyway, she's not going to run.
Well, it's not up to you, Shady Lane. It's up to Lily Randall.
Look, I know Lily, and yeah, okay, she may be funny, cute, and smart, but I'm pretty sure today was just a fluke, guys.
It only takes one person to start a revolution. Look what Che Guevara did for Cuba.
Yeah, or what Jackie Robinson did for baseball.
Or what the Three Stooges did for eye gouging.
Okay, I get it.
So, Lily, if you're out there, RFR's behind you 1,000,000%. What do you say?
Hello? I can yodel, people. Don't make me prove it. Thank you. Now, if you could please give the same kind of attention to our newest candidate for 9th grade presidents, Lily Randall.
Hi. So, class president, huh? Not exactly what I thought I'd be doing today in the cafeteria here.
Ooh, this is worse than the time my dad did karaoke. I guess some people just aren't meant to bust a rhyme.
Do you guys want to know a secret? I don't really have a speech prepared. Seriously, I really should have written something down because I'm so totally nervous right now. I mean, I'm sweating in places I've never sweat before. And my heart, well, just take a listen for yourself. Yeah, so I'm running for class president. But I don't want to brainwash you guys into voting for me, because I don't even know if I'd vote for me. But if I become president by some freak of nature, all I ask is that you think for yourselves. And if that means that you want to rap into a bullhorn or tattoo your face, then whatever, do it. And if you think that you want to dye your hair pink, then think pink.
Oh man, if politics is this rowdy, I'm signing on as coach.
You mean campaign manager?
Yeah, whatever, the guy with the whistle.
There's a proud new voice in town, and it's Pink. A historic turn of events today as Lily Randall entered the political race with a courageous Think for Yourself campaign. She's doing whatever it takes to get her message out in such a short period of time. You can just taste the pressure she's under, but everyone's eager to spread Randall's message. So, what is her message? It's simple. Think pink. And it's catchy. Everywhere you look, it's pink. Everywhere you wink, it's pink. What can I say? The kids love an underdog. So good luck, Lily. Now let's take a call. You're on the air.
Well, well, well. I just thought I'd check in with the Lily Randall propaganda station.
Who is this?
Can't you guess? It's the people's candidate.
Okay, so what's up, J-Peeps?
What's up is that Lily's campaign is a total joke. She wouldn't even have that empty Think Pink slogan if it wasn't for me. And I'm the one who's proven my commitment year after year in student government. What's Lily done that anyone's noticed?
Last week she accidentally went to the boys' bathroom.
Exactly. She hasn't proven anything. Look, I've shown...
We can't hear you, Jennifer. You're cutting out.
Nice censorship, Ray. You know we're gonna have to come back and deal with this sooner or later.
Why? We were being crucified.
Correction, I was being crucified. And Jennifer was right. I haven't proven anything. Yet.
Can you just wait like a minute longer? Lily's on her way.
Let's take the picture without her. She's probably backed out anyway.
She is not backed out, okay? Besides, Barney's not even ready yet.
I said I just need a few more minutes.
Well, I can't hang around all day. I've got an election to win.
Just hold on. Lily will be here.
Of course I'm here. I wouldn't miss this photo for anything.
Lily!
What? It's just... I never would have figured you for a pinkhead.
It suits you, Pocahontas.
As a strategy, it's a slam dunk. Talk about standing behind your principles. Lily Randall doesn't just say think pink, she lives it. Write that down. Think pink.
Think Fink. Here comes Waller.
Alright, this is it.
I know. May the force be with me.
Miss Randall, come back here.
Think pink. 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 Think pink.
You know, this is no way to win an election.
Think pink. Think pink. Think pink. Think pink. Just think, when Lily becomes president, I'll be her first lady.
It's the motto that started at Henry Roscoe High, but it spread around the world like a red sock and a load of whites. First to France.
Pensez en rose.
Then Germany.
Vacancy pink.
Soon Norway.
Joe Rosa.
Pink's not just for little girls and ponies anymore, so join in.
Think pink. Think.
Hey, is that you? Wow.
This is question mark on the campaign beat. Although we had some technical difficulties yesterday, RFR continues to be all about access. So we encourage all the presidential candidates to call in. Especially you, Jen Peoples.
RFR.
Huh, that was fast. I bet she has us on speed dial. I bet a lot of popular kids have us on.
It's me, Barney Oscarson.
Nah, never mind.
So you're on the air. What'd you want to say?
I just want to thank the voters in advance for making the informed choice on Election Day. It's been such a whirlwind, really, such an emotional time, and I'm just so moved. Well, you love me. You really love me. Thanks.
Okay. Let's take our next caller. You're on the air.
This is Jennifer Peoples, and I have a few gripes about Lily Randall. Number 1, get this. Lily dropped out of Glee Club in the 5th grade. It's true. Number 2, when Lily was asked to bake.
Think pink. Think of that as a stamp of approval to be your own weird self.
Great.
Hey, do you want to think pink? Have a stamp? Hey, try this. It's cherry flavored.
You are not gonna believe this.
What, is your tongue swelling? It's not my fault. I knew I shouldn't have trusted Ray.
No, it's worse.
Number 33, she smells really bad. Number 34, why hasn't anyone brought up the deal with Lily's pink hair? I asked her to prove a commitment, not commit a fashion crime.
Hey, Lily wanted the voters to know that she doesn't just say think pink.
Excuse me, I'm still talking. The voters need to know that Lily Randall is a phony. She's just using gimmicks and flashy ads to get votes. So I want everyone to think of that when they cast their vote. Okay, I'm done. Bye-bye.
That was Jennifer Peoples. And this is some Get Riled Up to Vote music.
Happy now, Captain Justice?
I can't believe you guys invited Jennifer to call in and diss me for 20 minutes.
Actually, it was only 15. We played a song in between dissings.
Lily, you know it was the fair thing to do.
Fair? Let me remind you guys, this isn't National Public Radio, okay? This is for kids with no social life.
Well, look, you guys, none of us are happy with what Jennifer said, but that's the price of free speech.
All right? Then give me some of that free speech. It's my turn now. Hello, I'm Lily Randall, and this is the kind of lame-o ad I would make if I was Jennifer Peoples. A rousing anthem playing gently in the background. Mind-numbing phrases that mean nothing. Sung in a calm and caring melody. Well, forget that. If you want the same old system, then vote for Jennifer Peoples. If you want it your way, think pink. Vote for me on Election Day.
Yeah! Think pink, people! Vote Lily Randall! What? I'm a sucker for that sexy voice. Think pink, people! Think pink, people! Come on!
Ray, where are you? The Q&A session's about to start, and I need my campaign manager.
Right behind you, Pinky.
What are you doing? You look like a giant pencil.
Shh, you don't want to offend your voters. Look around.
What? Is this for real?
Great work, girls. Think pink. And hey, think about going out with me next Friday. What, does it all have to be about you?
I can't believe this. I thought that Jennifer's attack on me yesterday might have, ruined me.
I don't think so. So far, we've got 10% for Barney Oscarson, 42% for Jennifer, and get this. Are you ready? 48% for Lily.
But where'd you get the stats from?
I asked 12 people, granted a small sample, with an error of margin of 33%, but you're still definitely ahead.
I'm actually winning.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
I'm actually winning.
Okay, now relax. Now you get nervous on stage, but this is a critical point here. You gotta protect your lead.
Okay, fine. Just tell me what I have to do.
You're on the defense now, so before you win, you want to play it safe. You don't want to say anything that'll rock the boat. Just keep it right down the middle. Down the middle.
Okay, so just right down the middle. Okay,
Let's go.
got it.
Spelling ability is what I got. It's the thing that makes me hot. B-A-R-N-E-Y. I'm gonna rewrite this, Roscoe High. Yeah!
Thank you, Barney. I suppose that answers the question. Now, we'll bring up the third candidate for the Q&A period, Lily Randall.
Good luck, babe. I'll throw you a bone.
Okay, hi. So, let's get right to it. Who has a question for me?
Well, I don't mind if I do. My question is this. Why is the only award banquet at the school for the jocks? I mean, how is that fair?
Okay, well, first off, I like to say that's a great point. Now, for me, I've never won a sports award, and I probably never will unless Roscoe gets a marbles team. But for me, I feel that being myself has been its own reward, and I really hope that others feel the same way.
Nice sidestep. You might have a knack for this after all.
Okay, right. Yes, you have a question?
How can you justify making me look like a total joke?
I don't know what you mean.
I had pink hair way before this lame campaign happened. But now my friends and I look like all of your conformist freak followers. And we're not.
Oh, well, wow, I guess I've never really thought of it that way before. But, so what if your pink hair isn't seen as an antisocial statement anymore? I mean, now you're part of something bigger. Well, come on, you're a very important part of the 9th grade class. You have a voice for the first time. You know what? You all are. Thanks for being on the team.
Another sunny day, despite the way I feel.
Hey,
Been looking for you. Want to walk to the station?
I'm supposed to be doing some last-minute campaigning. Election's tomorrow.
Is everything okay?
I don't know. You know, I don't know if I really feel right about all this anymore.
Is this about the Q&A session? Because you were great in there. Just like a 9th grade president.
Yeah, just like a Waller suck-up, you mean?
Come on, Lily, it's politics. It's hard to please everybody else and be yourself at the same time.
Well, it's not hard for Shady Lane.
Shady Lane's not going to be president. You are.
You actually think I'm gonna win?
Only if you want to.
Now, I'd like to dedicate this next number to our very own Shady Lane. It hasn't been the same since you've been, sick.
Never been
my song.
here before, treading new ground. Gotta stay out of the lost and found. I wanna be free.
So, it looks like you're a shoo-in.
Barney, what's going on?
Well, I'm conceding and asking my supporters to vote for you.
Okay, this isn't happening. This is definitely all wrong.
You want to use my bullhorn? Think about it. It's the original cordless phone.
That was Do What You Want. Now let's take a caller. Hello?
Thanks for the dedication.
Shady Lane, is that you? I thought you were sick.
Oh, right. But there's still something I want to say.
Go for it. Your voice always counts here. Even if it's hoarse.
It's about Lily Randall. You know, I was so ready to vote for her. I thought that she could actually make a difference. Or at least just stay true to herself. That's something I could have believed in.
That's right, so vote for Lily.
No, don't vote for Lily. She's a phony. You know, Jennifer Peoples is right about Lily's pink hair. It is a gimmick. I mean, isn't it kind of ironic that Lily champions individual expression, yet she's not the one expressing her true self? She hates her pink hair.
What are you talking about, Shady? I think Lily really, really likes her pink hair. It shows solidarity with her peeps.
Her peeps? Lily doesn't have peeps. And even if she did, she'd never ever call them peeps.
Oh, come on, what are you saying? Think pink, vote for Lily.
No, don't think pink. Think however you want to think. That's the point.
But why are you doing this?
I'm doing this for Lily Randall.
And your winner, Jennifer Peoples.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Such a surprise. It's such an honor.
Well, I'm sure you all know by now that Jennifer is our new president. Congratulations, J-Peeps.
All hail the people's peoples.
And you know what? I don't think Lily's the least bit upset that she lost.
Yeah, I think she's over it.
But you know, her campaign and her ideas have certainly left a legacy. That's right, Jennifer. This isn't over. Because now, we're gonna be watching you.
Yeah, but not the, peeking around the corner, watching you lean over at the fountain, gently brushing your hair aside so it doesn't get wet. Kind of watching.
She was Jennifer, Jennifer. How far would she go? She wanted to lead the way just by going with the flow. She wanted to change the world, not just pay the rent. She wanted to be president.